Oh, you came up on me there.
You're looking at Trump.
Oh, I'm sorry. Am I on Facebook?
You are.
Oh, okay.
You really do need get focused. Stayfocused.com.
We should be productive.
That's another video. Yeah. Let's. Okay. Hang on. First of all, this is episode 5.
Is this episode 5?
I skipped over episode 4 because I did one without you, and it was very long. I missed you. I'm not going to say it's boring, but it was
not as well liked.
Exactly.
Let's be honest.
It was.
Okay.
Only
so
two views.
I'll stop goofing off and looking up my hero.
Okay.
And let's jump to actually doing some stuff.
Yep.
So what are we doing today, Kyle?
Well, the last time we talked about Desmos, we really talked about the student side of it, and we've actually had a couple of teachers in the math department, but also in the language department, express some interest in the teacher side of Desmos.
Teacher.desmos.
Yeah.
Huh? So what we're going to do is have people go to teacher.desmos, and they're gonna sign in via Google.
Yep.
And what we're going to do is we're going to teach you how to build something that might be very useful to your classroom. So you're going to go to Custom.
Okay.
And that's Jared Harris in the background. And so what we're going to do today is we're going to show you how to build a polygraph. So this is going to be really useful to language teachers. You could put maps in here. There's all kinds of different approaches, but we're going to learn how to make a new polygraph today.
Okay,
so we're going to click right on there.
Got it.
And what's really important is in order to do this, you really do need to have
a partner.
Series of pictures.
Oh, okay, sorry. Not
ready
yet.
to go. A series of pictures ready to go. So here we go. Back on the game. I'm going to add a title.
Okay.
Mr. Perps. Oh no, it's me. So
it's
Mr.
you.
Smithers. And we're going to start building.
Okay.
Okay. So this is going to be awesome.
And I guess it should be said that earlier on, Brandon and I created a folder of images of different fruits and vegetables.
Here they are. Here they are.
Yeah.
So this lesson, our lesson objective here is we're going to get kids to talk about different fruits and vegetables in a foreign language. Let's say they're going to be typing in a foreign language. Whatever your lesson objectives are, you need to go in and have a preset number of images or whatever it is you want to put into this. So what's going to happen is we're going to build a series of images, then we're going to show you how this works and what we just did.
And that's looking pretty scary in math.
This is looking mathy, so I'm going to get rid of some of the mathy. I'm going to get rid of this
nice. How'd you
mathy.
do that?
There's a little button here. Just click that. Click
okay.
that out.
Great. Thank
and
you.
I'm actually going to get rid of the show axes and grid lines. Hey, it's no longer mathy looking.
I love that. Okay.
Then I'm going to add an image.
Ah.
And it's going to do the typical, find your image. So mine are on my desktop.
Yep.
Fruits and veg.
There they are.
And I'm going to go in here. I'm going to grab that one. I'm going to stick it in there.
Okay.
Bam. Drops in. I can resize. I can do all kinds of fun stuff with it.
Okay.
Play with the size. Okay. Now I'm going to add another one.
Yep.
Image. I'm going to put in a couple more just to kind of get the point. Here, all right. Again, resize, play with it a little bit.
Now that one went over top of yours.
Oh, that's my bad. You're right. I need to click over here and then add a new image.
Okay.
Thank you. Very good.
You're welcome.
Bam, put that in there.
Yep.
Resize a little bit. I'm going to put in about 8 really quickly. Okay. And now, eventually, all of these right here, you'd want to have different elements, different distinguishing features so people could eliminate groups of them. We'll show you a little bit more about that in just a second. So again, Kyle and I have actually never been past this point. We've added our 16 images. Ooh, we want to get rid of that. Added our 16 images. We're done. We're going to move on to the next part. So we'll see what happens. Again, we've never been past this point, honestly.
Saved.
It's saved. This is good. It's loading. It's loading.
It's
loading.
Space.
Okay, so this is great. So now what we have is our thing is built. So let's actually go and look. So Kyle has gone on to student.desmos.
Yep.
And him and I are going to play.
Cool.
As a teacher, I would then create a class code. And my students are going to type in those 4 numbers and letters.
NJ3U.
So I'm going to type in NJ3U.
And I'm going to do the same thing on my machine.
And we're both going to join this. So Kyle's working right next to me. We're both going to join this. And so now we've got Polygraph. And I'm going to enter my name. My name is Brandon.
And I'm signing in as my CAC alias.
Okay, so here we go. Now we're both in. And it's going to pair people up with one another.
Well, now, what happens if we have 16 people in here?
So what's nice here, this is going to show them a practice round, right?
Okay, yeah.
So this happens every single time your students do it. I am going to select, and then I'm going to select this and say, oh, okay, I want the girl with the pigtails.
Okay,
so
great.
That's the person I'm going to select.
Okay.
I'm going to hit next. And then someone will ask me questions like, does your person have long hair? Yes or no? yeah, I think she does, so I'm going to say yes.
Yep.
Then Kyle, because I select long hair, eliminates all the people without that feature.
Like I just did.
Like he just did.
Right.
So does your person shirt is a person shirt a solid color? Well, there she is. Kyle can't obviously see my screen, so he doesn't know. So he's like, well, yeah, it's a solid color. So Kyle would then eliminate these people.
Oh, yeah.
Weaving it down, weaving it down. Again, focusing on distinguishing vocabulary. So you have to choose your pictures wisely. Have a bow in their hair. That is officially not a bow, so I'm going to say no. Kyle's getting there. And then, is your person wearing glasses? Ah, he nailed it. Yes, my person is indeed wearing glasses.
Ding, 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 ding.
So Kyle gets it. Nice work. They did it in 4 questions, and the target is...
That's the game.
That's the game.
That's the game.
And then people switch. So let's take a look at what the one we just built looked like.
Yep.
Here we go.
Here we are.
So I am playing against Kyle. Okay. I'm going to select one of these for any reason. Okay. I select strawberry. Next. Now, Kyle gets to ask some questions. So, Kyle, go ahead and ask your first question.
Got it. Okay, so I'm going to say, is your fruit or veg all green?
I will say, is my fruit or veg? So he just typed that. Kyle just said that. Well, since that's mine, he can't see. I said, well, no, it's not all green.
Okay.
No, definitely not. So then Kyle would eliminate.
Okay. So I can eliminate this one, and I can eliminate that one, and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So Kyle's eliminated that. All right. So he gets another. I get
another go. Okay. And I'm going to eliminate the selected, and then I'm going to say, is your fruit or veg a root?
And I'm going to say no, definitely not a root.
Okay. And so I can eliminate that one, and that one, and that one, and that one, and then that's it. That's the one I can eliminate, okay? Right. And so then I'm going to say, is your fruit, veg, sweet?
Good question. Good question. I'm going to say yes.
Okay. So the pepper is not sweet.
Nope. No, it's pretty
okay, I would say, and
tomatoes definitely.
Tomato is not sweet. Cherries are.
This root thing right here doesn't really feel very sweet.
That is rhubarb, and it is not. And the cabbage is not sweet.
Get rid of the tomatoes.
Neither is tomato. So I'm now down to
3.
Okay? And so now I want to say, does your fruit grow on trees?
Does it?
That's a good. Strawberries are bushes.
So no.
Right.
Okay, good.
Okay, so I can eliminate cherries, and then and now I really have to think about it. Okay, so I'm going to say, does your fruit or veg have a green cap?
Ooh, and he got me. Yes, it does indeed have a green cap.
And so the raspberries do not, and so I will eliminate that, and hey, there we go. I did it in 5.
Okay, so now what's going to... It starts to kind of break it down, and it really allows you to ask more defining questions. At the end of the game, you have these 2 graphs remaining. What questions could you use to distinguish between them? And it's going to send you through a couple of questions. Questions about...
This is a good reflection
green
piece.
or red, right? I could submit that, and it's going to show me what other people submitted.
Yep.
It talks about that, waiting for my partner. So go ahead and answer the question.
What else could I have added?
Small and large.
Yeah.
So
I'll just type it in, small or large.
Right? Or above ground, below ground.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, sure.
So it showed me a couple things. And now what's going to happen is it's Kyle's turn to select a fruit. And now I'm on this side of the game.
Got it. So little quick time flatulence there.
we lost it. Now we're back. So just to summarize, guys, what is essential if you're building one of these is A, logging in and making sure you're comfortable with the program, Desmos and teacher.desmos.
Yep.
And then B, selecting these pictures very specifically.
Yes.
So people can break them down, separate them into defining features. And so there's some thought that would have to go into building your picture.
Well, and because I think that this could easily be just a sort of a hollow activity, but you would really want to select your pictures wisely. And I think, like, for example, if in a foreign language, they're going to have to type in, you know, the language. They're going to have to use their language in order to do this.
What's nice is on the dashboard, as the teacher, from the teacher's side of it, I can actually watch as my students ask these questions.
Oh, okay.
See? So, like, I'm watching the interaction and the words and things that are happening between Kyle and Brandon as a teacher.
So you could see if they're kind of messing around,
too. That is important. You can. And so what that just allows you as a teacher to, you know, go, okay, these kids are messing around, these kids need some help. And then, I mean, now you have a record of the words that they have used, the words that, so that piece is really,
and again,
really
we get back to the fact that this is potentially a great application for formative assessment.
Absolutely. Yeah. The last thing, so I just want to really recap what we did. So remember, we went to teacher.desmos.
Yep.
Right? And you need to log in, and we're going to, again, go to custom. And it's going to allow you to build. Now, eventually, we'll explore new activities, but right now, we're building a new polygraph.
Yep.
So when we did that, we went in here. Again, this was again, we're going to add the title. Right? We're going to start building. This got scary. There's some math stuff.
So we eliminated it.
We're getting rid of the math stuff. We're getting rid of the axes and the grids because this doesn't have to be math only. And now we're going in and starting to put in our images.
Right.
So that allowed us to start putting in images.
And I wonder if we could have just come in with the entire folder.
That actually, you know, no, it allows me to make a new folder. This is a math thing.
Got it.
Definitely this is a math thing.
Okay, so images and drag those images over?
Oh, we have to select them. We can't drag them. I don't think it's that fancy yet. But remember, when you want to put in a new image after you resize it or whatever, like Kyle showed me, you have to click over there.
New box.
And it looks like you are stuck at 16. I'm not sure exactly how to change that number. I'm okay with that.
That's great for a vocab quiz.
Sure. So anyway, this is, once again, teacher.desmos, and this is Brandon.
And this is Kyle. And hey, thanks for watching.
Thanks, guys.